Yo.
Kidmental, everybody. Kidmental. My sister, Missy Marino, everybody. She's here. Hold on. Boom.
I got to change from my Lumberjacks' shirt to
Change. Let's hold hands. Wait.
We rehearsed this. We did it.
If this is Connor McCandless.
This is Missy Marino.
And we are
Baby Grand. That was successful.
I was just gonna say, can I be a Yinder the witch with the house and I draw kids in, but to be like play games with them, improv games. I would have like candy cigarettes lining my witch shutters.
The main structure are pierogies.
The front yard is a geyser of Huggies.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Stone cold.
You all find yourselves standing in a giant eagle parking lot. Across the way, you see a massive 40-foot tall eagle who is handing out little packages of groceries. You have a -1. The eagle is not interested in hearing your diplomatic missives and grabs you in his talon and throws you up in the air.
As much as I'd like to pick up my groceries, you have hurt my friend. And I grab the closest cart and I throw it in his face.
Okay.
So I go and I grab all the real estate magazines that are by the entrance, and I sprinkle them all around the feet, and then I run over and I use my gas perks to get a bunch of gasoline, and I bring it over and I pour it on the real estate magazines, and I say 2 for 1 special, and then I light them on fire.
All right. Oh boy, I can only have 6 people in. I'm bumping myself out and bringing Samantha in.
Yes.
Follow your heart.
We will. Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing? I don't want my period anymore. I'm 44. That shit should be done. Like,
I'm saying.
Okay, I got one for y'all.
Do it.
Okay, go. The last time, like the worst time I ever cried was during sex, and it wasn't because it was good.
Yeah. Wait, I had a guy who had to be like, "Oh wait, I'll be right back," and had to get up and keep leaving because he was farting in the other room, and then would come back. I'm not kidding.
If we go to her house and we cry, her husband's gonna get a boner.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all the funniest thing I've ever seen a guy do. My ex made his penis into a hamburger. I'll never forget that. That was the best in the world.
You call him Burger King? If not,
oh my God.
How much do you think they cost to put their dick in a hamburger position?
Oh, most guys will do that for free.
I pay $25 to see that. Yeah, that's right. I would pay $25 to see a hamburger penis.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. That was a legit sleepover time.
Hamburger penis. That's hilarious.
TGIM. Thank you for the weekend. Thank you for the weekend. Thank you for the weekend. TGIM. Thank you for the weekend. Thank you for the weekend. Thank you for the weekend. but no, I know why. I know why. But no. See,
Kidmental, everybody, kidmental.
Yeah.
It's a crime that I don't have applause every time. Wendy,
I said I was
Why
going to
you
get
giving
applause
me
on it.
applause.
Thank you, wife.
My wife.
Wife. This
Sir.
is Quiet Earp.
Thank you so much. How are you
You're welcome.
this Friday?
I'm doing great, Wyatt. Mr. Quiet Earp.
My wife speaks like Quiet Earp. Welcome to Happy Hour, man.
Thanks for having me. This great. This is wonderful.
This is you know.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, real drink this week.
Clank, clank.
You said he's got a real drink. That's right. Because I think Kidmental cheers last week with like, what did you cheers with?
It's the pocket operator.
Oh, yeah, the pocket operator. The pocket operator is a terrible nickname for anybody.
Yeah. I don't.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Live happy hour. So last week, I saw you laughing at last week.
Yes.
I was showing the highlight from last week because I know sometimes you don't stay on to watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, man. I'm beat,
just,
man.
Last week we were raising money
Hamburger
for
penis.
Arcade Comedy Theater, a nonprofit in Pittsburgh, and so it was an all arcade comedy theater kind of night. All the talent that performs there.
Nice.
And we also raised money for Steel Smiling, the Black Mental Health Fund.
Right.
And we raised $125 and we matched that.
$25,000. Wow.
I know. Yeah, we raised $125,000. But you know what? I mean, I'm happy that anybody gave anything. Everybody's struggling. There's a lot of things to give to right now.
Yeah.
So raise money for Arcade, raise money for Steel Smiling's
Where's
fund.
the other stimulus check at so we can start raising some more
I
money?
know. We need to keep that $600 going.
I mean? So we can support.
Also, shout out to my wife.
Woo woo.
Wendy is the best.
Jason's a very good friend. It's not somebody, trust me, I don't have to be like, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
By the way, I was a little nervous. I got my hair cut this week.
Yay.
And you know what? I like long hair. Like,
yeah.
I added 4 inches to my forehead. Look at this.
Well, that's nice. I like it.
This is terrible looking.
No, that's really good. And now I have something to look at.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Sorry, I was trying to do something here. What'd I do?
Right.
Oh, way to go.
What'd
Okay.
you do?
I'm going. I'm
what
changing
is-
that. Look, I don't even
What?
know. Wait, is that
What?
right? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I still listen. This is,
Sepia.
by the way, this is episode 14, bro.
Wow, look at that.
14
weeks.
Yeah, we took a week off. And
Shoot, how many have I been on? Probably 2. No, 3.
You've been on since episode 6?
6? Was it 6?
I don't know. You want me to go look at my cards?
Yeah. Tell me next week.
No, I can find out right now. No. Don't leave. So, hey, I want to give shout outs. Every week I try to give shout outs to people that can we. Yeah, let me just quick shout out since the comment. Kathleen Conway, can we talk about Bob Saget? If you checked out my podcast, Grown Dad Business, this week, my episode 200, I celebrated with my friend Bob Saget. You can see it anywhere you find podcasts. They're in my link. If you see the link tree post that I posted, look, I'll post it again. Support Kidmental. Go check out kidmental.com. I want to say that. You write theme songs for people, and I want you to show people what you made. It's so dope.
Oh, the tape? Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the mixtapes I'm sending out. This is the actual tape. I record my beatboxes on here. So every song that I make for different people, I put on here, and then I mail it off to them. So all of my patrons that get a song, they get one of these.
I love it. I love that. Sorry, I'm also producing the show. No, I love that. See, I would sell DVDs at shows, and people are like, people don't even have DVDs anymore. And you try to sell a CD, and they're like, where am I supposed to play this?
Exactly.
We're like, I don't care where you can play it. It's cool looking.
It is cool. It's
love
awesome. That my next door neighbor is one of my patrons, and I showed her, and she said, "Wow, I don't know where to play it, but I will keep it, and it's awesome."
That is so cool.
I actually, it's funny because we collaborated, and I decided to also release my album in a cassette tape.
Yeah, baby.
That sounds like a joke. No, I'm serious.
That's the way to do it.
You can get USBs made from cassette tapes. It's amazing.
Nice. USB.
So then you pop it open, boom, and then, but that right there,
computer, boom.
Yeah, right. But that right there, on my mantle, I have my car wash boombox.
Yeah, baby.
And I would definitely take out Kid and Play to play your theme song.
That's what's in there right now.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me do it right now. Hold on. Yes, it is. It's Kid and Play 2 hype.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, this one. Rolling with the kid. Oh, yeah. So funny. So anyway, I want to keep giving shout outs. I want to give a shout out because tonight, the nonprofit is me and Kidmental.
Yeah, nonprofit, baby.
Kid's working a little bit. Kid's been an essential worker. I am not working, but I also want to give you a shout out, and I want to give Ink Division a shout out, locally owned in Braddock, PA, but they service and ship nationwide. Kid and I created some shirts.
Yes, we did.
Tonight, if you buy some shirts, Kid and I are going to split these shirts because, they're incredible. Check this out. I got 3. I'm selling shirts, Kid.
There we go.
No Sleep Till Preschool. The Beastie shirt, because it's Father's Day. This is a Father's Day party.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fathers.
To the dads. No Sleep Till Preschool. Already got some boob sweat.
Boob sweat. Ooh, so
like
you could buy the boob sweat shirt. It's going to be twice.
I'll sign the boob sweat shirt. Yep. Okay. And then I have an amazing.
Going to be on your
design.
OnlyFans. Is that what it is? Is that on the Aaron Kleiber OnlyFans? The boob sweat?
No way.
Boob sweat.
This shirt is not crooked. This is the design the Kid made. The children rule everything around me.
Yeah, baby.
Boom. And then we have the Goat Dad shirt. These are all dad shirts, baby. This is all. This is the TV Goat Dads.
Daddy,
of course,
Danny,
Danny Tanner,
Al
Bundy, Uncle Phil, Carl Winslow, and Homer Simpson.
Baby.
Those are the dads. Those are the dads that raised me.
What about the okayest parent? That's a dad too.
I do have an okayest parent. Yeah. You know what? If you go look at merch, honestly, you can find that. But I also put something on the screen that if this is a faster way to get a shirt, if you want to do that, I can do that. But you can also order them through Ink Division, ink-division.com.
Yep. If you're on my website, you can get to it. You can go to the thing, and if you're on his website, you can get to it. So
there's no you can order them through me. You can order them through kidmental's website. You can order them through ink-division.com. You can find them. The link is in my thing. Whatever, however you want to do it. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm bad at pitching my own stuff.
Yeah, but you need to. I think you should just get the boob sweat going, and you can pitch it all night long. People will buy that.
So you think I should cut grass and sweat in shirts and then sell them?
Yep, on your OnlyFans.
She's laughing. Are there moms that would like a sweaty shirt? No.
Yes, on the OnlyFans. I'm telling you, Aaron Kleiber, OnlyFans.
That's gross.
You have sweet smelling sweat though.
I do have sweet smelling sweat. Hey, by the way, I just want to give a shout out to Marianne. Marianne, a Patreon supporter.
Marianne. Thank you.
And I was mentioning my Bob Saget episode on Grown Dad Business. You can hear Kid Mental's beats as well on there. And it's just part one. It's just part one. So,
I'm about to upload that thank you this weekend. Thank you for the weekend. I'm about to upload that to your Patreon.
Oh, nice.
That I just did at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, that's dope. You put beats on there. You get mail from my kids. You can get stickers and T-shirts. So I thank you, friends. Oh, apparently Kathleen thinks OnlyFans is a good idea. I don't think so.
I think so too.
Honey, can I send boob sweat to middle-aged women or men that have a crush on me?
Shirt, I'm telling you, $100 per shirt.
Economically, sure.
My wife just said I'm allowed to sell my sweat because of the economy.
See,
blame it on Trump.
Your underwear will go for twice as much.
No, COVID too.
We got so many bills to pay, and neither of us are.
I know
it.
Now, so.
No, I want to tell people too. If you support on Patreon, you can watch the podcast video with me and Bob Saget. You can listen to it anywhere you hear podcasts, but you can listen to it anywhere. But you can watch it only on Patreon.com/Aaron Kleiber.
I've been looking for this song for like all day long.
So tonight, apparently, like I have a bunch of guests coming in, not as many as I did the last couple weeks, because apparently now, and I don't want to make my guests feel bad, but like everybody's busy.
Yeah,
everybody's out. I got people on vacation.
Hey,
one of our favorite people that watches. Where'd she go?
Going to Florida.
Yes. Hello from Outer Banks. Look, she's on
Outer
vacation.
Banks. Look at you
guys. Be safe. Be safe. Wear your masks. Be safe.
Took a vacay from the vacay to check out your show. That's so nice.
No boob sweat. Not a fan. Not at all.
Well, you aren't. It's okay. We're not selling to you. We're not selling to you. We're selling to the people who want it.
She said she gets enough. Any T-shirt I send you through Patreon or that you buy will have boob sweat on it. I can guarantee it, guys.
If you request it.
If you request, honey, how much?
Request $100 more for the boob sweat.
Some people might want a clean shirt. $100?
Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, it's a fetish.
It's not worth that. What if we both sweat in the shirt?
Let's do it. Just excrements of.
Yeah, you have to wear it at the same time.
What? like we're a two-headed monster.
Two-headed monster.
Her ideas are not always great. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know. You never know.
Class is almost empty already, and the show didn't even start.
She's running the show. She's going at it. Yeah, no, you're right. The wife is keeping it under control. Wifey's doing good. Marianne said, "I'm glad Wendy is keeping it under control." It's more of a chill show tonight. You know what I mean?
Chill.
I'm happy that I got my friends to come in. It's just a Father's Day party, really, with some of my favorite dads. It ended up working out nice.
Yeah,
it really did.
To the dads.
Yeah.
Cheers to the dads.
It's been good. It's been good.
Happy Father's Day, y'all.
Yeah.
I should have did a Happy Father's Day song. That's what I should have did.
I'm literally texting our next guest like, "Yo, Are you coming on?
You're like, you could come on whenever you want. You could even be on the toilet. We wouldn't even know.
I don't normally say that, but
you could. Hey, nobody can't smell it.
Kid, you know what I realized is that for me throwing a Father's Day party happy hour, it's basically just the podcast now.
Yeah, basically.
So I feel like someone said to me one time, because I don't know what this happy hour show is about, but someone said to me one time, your podcast is for dads and your stand-up is for moms. And I was like, I want to be for everybody, but I'm kind of okay with that. Where'd you get them nuts?
Yeah, where you think I got these nuts?
You got the deluxe.
Nuts.
That says the deluxe.
Somebody got me these nuts.
All right, I'm going to bring in another guest if Kid wants to hang out for a minute, because this is your friend as well. He's a frequent guest on the Grown Dad Business Podcast. You may know him as incredible comedian Suzanne Lawrence's husband. It's Aaron Crothers, everybody.
Aaron Crothers.
I'm busy. Give me a second.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, can I help you?
Excuse me, customer service?
You guys were talking about cassette tapes.
Did you see?
I got some cassette tapes.
Is that a custom made one?
Where's my box?
I got more cassette tapes. Look at all these cassette tapes I got.
I gotta find my box now.
Okay, but do you guys have
my box? Hold on.
Every album from DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince on cassette?
No.
I mean, any more?
I had to break into hip hop somehow as an 8-year-old. Okay.
I just have a whole bunch of gospel cassettes. That's it. Most of the people you guys don't even know.
You know, I was listening to a great mix today on Spotify where you can find my podcast, Grown Dad Business, and my album, Grown Ass Dad. I was listening to Spotify. It was so funny. I was listening to this like grilling playlist. It was just outdoor grilling. And it played Back That Ass Up, which is now I'm like, I don't know. I like when you're young, you're like, yeah, this is fun. And now you're like, I have an 11-year-old daughter. I don't like this song.
That's why I switched it to slow motion for me.
My wife is right. The edited version is almost better. And then immediately after on this playlist, it played Kirk Franklin's Stomp, Jerome. I knew that was going to make Emma spit his drink out. Kidmental. Stomp.
Stomp.
People, can you hear me?
Hit me. And
guys, Kirk Franklin, he's an incredible gospel / R&B / hip hop artist. Who in this room has seen Kirk Franklin live?
Are those your Xbox?
What?
My mom was a church musician, man. You know, like
oh yeah.
I ended up at these things. I've seen a lot of interesting stuff live.
Right?
My brothers play with them.
By the way, Jerome, Kathleen pointed out that your nut flex, your deluxe nut flex.
Yeah, baby.
Flexing the deluxe.
I have to thank Aaron for this one.
I'm a fat pig.
Oh yeah.
I ate all my cashews.
Ooh. That's a sin.
Crothers, I'll get you some nuts next time, bud.
Nuts.
Also, I just want to point out that I found out that someone put an angry face.
What?
On Facebook.
Why are you angrying?
Why are they angry? What happened?
You cannot be angrying out here. It's springtime.
I know.
The Father's Day is coming up. Come on.
It's happy hour Father's Day.
Happy hour.
Maybe they're just angry because they don't got no nuts. That's what it is.
Her name is Deb.
Oh,
See?
Deb, I know Deb. Come on, Deb.
Come on.
What's your major malfunction, Deb?
What are you angry about?
Don't be a Karen.
I did for the first time live streaming blame the economy on COVID and Trump, but I'm sorry. I'm just, you know what I mean? We keep it out. We keep religion and politics out of the comedy.
I'm
talking about Kirk Franklin and COVID already. See?
Yeah. Dang it.
I am the wrong guest to have on this show.
Are those your Xbox headphones?
What? Who?
Those your Xbox headphones?
No, these are my studio
Oh, okay. I thought there was a
These are my. These are my
husband is a musician. Thank you very much.
These are my Sennheisers.
Mine are from like 1980.
I feel left out. I'm gonna put on my Berngers. No, I feel like this is a preview for the podcast. I feel like, hey guys, if you like podcasts and Dad's sitting around talking about hip hop and Star Wars and beatboxing, then you'll love the podcast. And then sometimes,
but Aaron is still vertical. He needs to be horizontal.
I do want to point out hip hop cassette tape.
Which one was that?
Star Wars toys. Jerome, would you please beatbox?
That's it. Everything is included.
Everything is true.
Except
By the way,
you have to be laying sideways.
Aaron Crothers' more talented wife is got jokes from downstairs. Boom.
There's just customer service headphones. May I help you?
Now, I don't know if anybody watched last week. Our friend and your wife, Suzanne Lawrence, was on last week.
Oh,
it was one of the fun. Listen, if you haven't watched episode 13 from last week, you can watch it on my Patreon for free. You can watch it for free, or YouTube, actually, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? It's going to get the big Tipper Gore parental advisory stamp. Not safe for work.
That's right. People don't even know who Tipper. They're like, Tipper Gore. What's that even mean?
Look, if you listen to rap in the 90s.
That's right. Tipper Gore attacked NWA. Get with it, okay?
Yeah, get with it.
So, I forgot what I was saying. This is literally how the first. I was laughing. I was like, man, I don't have as many guests tonight. This is really how the first 5 episodes were. It's just me talking to my friends and then reading comments. That's pretty much it. I love that Steph can totally picture me grilling to the Kirk Franklin song "Stomp." I could see standing on the porch grilling for Jesus. I could. Oh, guys, talk amongst yourself. I have to send a link to a friend. We got a friend gonna join us.
Oh,
please.
Do we get a hint?
Hey, let me ask you guys while we're sitting here. Let me ask you, because I want to ask all my friends, what has been your favorite Father's Day gift?
Father's Day gift.
Favorite Father's Day gift.
You know when you get my age, you like Father's Day and your birthday kind of get smashed together, so you can't remember like what was.
Wait, are they close?
Hold on.
No, they're not.
Oh, give me a second. Hey.
They're not close.
my
birthday is this week, and his birthday is in December.
Yeah, give me just a second. Hold on. Hey, okay. Sue, what did you get me for Father's Day the last 5 years?
Oh, snap! Oh, pimp.
I'll be able to give you an answer in just a second. I'm sure.
Yeah, you're going to be able to give us an answer from your own apartment.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure she's about to shred me in the comments. So,
his wife's about to shred him in the comments.
Look, seriously, all you do whenever you invite me on this, all you're doing is giving her a public forum to make fun of me.
So you finally realized our master plan. I always think I can't think of like a worse. I mean, I don't know. I have little kids now. We all have little kids now.
They got me Zelda Breath of the Wild. That was good.
A good gift.
That was a good gift. And the other gift that I haven't got to play yet was No More Heroes 3, but I haven't played 1 and 2. Well, I haven't finished 1 and I haven't played 2, so I'm waiting to play that, and that's good. I love that series. So
I lost my Nintendo Switch to my wife and my daughter. So yeah, seriously, like I got a Nintendo Switch for my birthday last year, and I got to play through Zelda, and I was like, yeah, right. But I made the mistake. So now I got Suzanne the World of Final Fantasy game, because she's a Final Fantasy person.
Yeah,
and she's one of those people. So I got a World of Final Fantasy, and she's been playing that. And then she decided that she was going to teach Molly how to play Minecraft. And now, like, the Nintendo Switch used to be right here in my office, like right here.
Wow.
And now it is in our bedroom.
Wow.
See?
I'm about to buy
I
a new.
have a Netflix machine. That's what I have. So
yeah, well, that's all my PS4 is too. I've got 2 nice video game systems, and guess what? I don't do. So,
I had a Vine video years ago from my son. He was probably like 3 or 4 years old, and I woke up in the morning and the kids came in, and my son is holding my wrapped present, and he's like, "Happy Daddy's Day. We got you a coffee maker." Like that. Just
I don't even have to open
it. I'm bringing in more dads. Kidmental, can you hang out for a little bit, or you want a piece for a little bit?
Yeah, I probably gotta go because I gotta make these tapes.
I love
send
it.
Out tomorrow.
I love it. Give it up for Kidmental, kidmental.com. He writes theme songs. You can see him live beatboxing on Reddit. I love you, brother. See you soon.
Love you. All right, y'all. Be
miss
safe.
you.
Stay well.
Miss you, Jay.
Miss you too.
I know we're not podcasting live. Kidmental, one of my favorite people. Also, I got also my friend. He's been on the show before. I'm bringing in all my dad friends. Terry Jones. Terry Jones on the track. Boom.
Yo, where up, man?
I gotta be honest. I was really hoping that Terry and I would get to share a segment because Terry and I never get to like really talk, and Terry and I like love the same shit. So whenever like you're on the podcast, I'm like, oh, I know, I want to listen to this one the day it comes out because I want to hear what Terry has to say about whatever.
Well, you can guarantee that there's like 10 minutes on Batman. There's
for sure.
There'll be a Naruto joke.
Oh well, like we were already talking today. I was talking to Suze, and she pointed out to me that your daughter is named after a character from Final Fantasy VII. And that's like Suze's like escape of choice is Final Fantasy VII. I have watched her play through it like 3 or 4 times on various systems. And I was like, all right.
That's like my favorite, one of my favorite games of all time. And I was like, yo, this is such a unique name. So, and it was my first born child. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna name her Eris. And crazy thing is she was playing the new PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII because she knows that she's named after it. So the remake was cool watching her like kill these people with combos, and that's her name. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. If I ever have a son, his name's gonna be Cloud. That's the goal.
That's cool. Yeah. I was gonna name my daughter Mother Brain, but Suze wouldn't go for it.
Brain. My son's name is Luke, and I tell people it might be after a Star Wars character or a doctor in the Bible. I don't know. You know what I mean?
It depends on who. It depends on who asked.
Depends on who's asking, Grandma or my friends. Yeah.
So great.
Hey, I'm gonna bring in another friend because he's sitting here patiently. My friend Jeff Konkle, comedian Jeff Konkle. Boom.
Hey, cheers.
Yo.
Cheers.
Daddy. What up, dog?
What's up, Ted?
Yeah, I know.
I ain't got a drink. I got this lamp thing, but
it looks like a hummingbird feeder.
It does.
Jeff, you look like you host a right-wing AM show right now.
Oh, wait a minute. So you were talking. Wait, you know, this whole coronavirus thing, let's be honest. The Clinton Foundation.
Jeff looks like he's going after Wendy Bell. Look.
I wonder what Terry. Here's what Q has to say about this whole thing.
Clyber, you ready for with that comment, you ready to take it up another level? You said you got a haircut. Bingo, boy.
You did it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Jeff Konkle.
Stone Cold Jeff Konkle.
Stone Cold Jeff Konkle.
Yes, it fits perfect too. It actually works.
Yeah, it looks good. Let me see that again. Let me see. Let me soak it in. It's good.
Yeah.
You literally, as soon as you took your hat off, now you look like a .com millionaire.
Yeah, see, I wanted to wear the hat so I didn't shock you right out of the gate. I needed to ease everybody into it. But it's funny because like I'm used to it now because I've had it for like 3 months. But people who I haven't seen like you in a while, like they're just like, what the hell's going on?
Right.
I like it, man. I think it's
yeah,
cool.
I'm hanging on. I shouldn't. I realize letting my hair grow longer is better. Like now, it's
I can't relate to that, but I'm sure it is.
Whatever.
Hey yo, why is everyone struggling with hair?
It's because we're 35 and we all have kids.
I'm not. I'm 42. My hair is gorgeous.
Yeah, Aaron, you do have a thick. Oh man, don't do that in front of me. Don't do that. Don't run your hands through it like that.
Look at this. Look at this. It stays up.
God.
There isn't anything in it.
Your follicle,
There's not a goddamn thing in it.
Follicle integrity is unbelievable. It's so.
And I love how Terry, you still have the balls to do things to your hair, like to make it look cute.
Yeah, man, I could do that.
I'm surprised you don't have like the. I just made
something crazy.
I just made myself. I'm surprised you don't have the principal just tight, like old man haircut.
Oh no.
You
have the box fade?
Yeah, you have the Lawrence Fishburne haircut from Boys.
He can't even get it out. He can't even get it out.
I know, right? Like, cause you get older and you're a dad and you're like, what do I do with this? Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be cool, but I don't want to look like I'm 100.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why I did it. It was because I was like, I'm gonna. If I shave my head, I'm just going to look like this for basically the rest of my natural life. So let's just get it over with now, and then people will get used to it. You know, no more hairstyle changes.
Yeah, see, I became a single dad. That's what this is. This is the single dad hair, right? This is what happens when you have to have a glow up after a major breakup, and then you gotta go out. I had to go out looking like George Michael, like from the 80s. I even have the.
So basically, you go and ask for the holla 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 haircut.
Oh, you know it. I'd be like,
I need to look good.
Yeah. I'm like, I need the glow up. What's the glow up? They're like, I got you. Don't say nothing. And now I look like I could be in a rap video. It works.
It looks real good. I'm thinking about get some frosted tips.
I say do it, bro.
Hey, by the way, our friend comedy superfan Kathleen Conway is upset you're not cooking this episode, Terry.
Was cooking. Oh, yo, I really was cooking. Right?
You were like making dinner.
Yeah, for the girls. The girls are actually not here today, so I get a break. So I'm like chilling, watching YouTube horror animated videos because that's what you do when you become a dad. Yeah, I was definitely cooking a whole meal, dude. Like serving up General Tso's something. Who knows what General Tso's it was, but it was something.
Yeah, you were like in the middle of dadding it up. You were like, yeah, I got mac and cheese going. I got chicken going. I got to get these nuggets over to these girls.
So wait, Terry, I'm intrigued. What is the rest of your plans like tonight? I'm really excited for you. What is on the table? What's on the schedule from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock? Do you have anything planned?
Ooh, 3 hours of Red Dead Redemption?
Yo, honestly, I might actually hop on Spider-Man, PS4 Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So I might, I do dumb stuff like that. Like when you become a dad and you get that free time, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, the wife's here and the kids here. And now I could just be like, yo, I can actually play a video game. Like, let me take this moment.
That's nice.
And actually do that. Or I'll just like listen to music and do weird stuff, but. Yeah,
listen to music and do weird stuff, like stuff, fix doorknobs.
Yo,
high heels, tuck it, that kind of stuff.
Terry, do you ever like when I don't know if you guys?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Yo, add me on PSN. Oh, I have that too.
Yeah,
it's a double standard.
I didn't get no new video games. I'm on COVID unemployment right now.
No. I've had this. Number one. Well, you don't have a PS4. But I got this way late, like way late, to the point where it was like $20 when I got it, and I got it probably mid 2019.
Nice.
And I played it for like 2 weeks, and I got probably like maybe a quarter of the way into it, and then I don't know what happened, and I stopped playing it. And now, like every time I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna play that game, and it's gonna. I'm tired. like that's how it's like you know, and it's all the way downstairs. Like the PlayStation is downstairs, like, and I'm up here most of the time.
This is always it's always something like I always say that it's funny. I always say hashtag dads after dark, like the weird nerdy shit we do at like 11 o'clock, like where you're just faded and you're watching old wrestling. You know what I'm talking about, Jeff?
Yo,
Dude.
that was me the other night. I was watching.
I have been watching clips of the movie Margin Call like the entire way through. There's like 9 clips. I've just been watching segmented clips on YouTube in the dark by myself, trying to better understand the bond market through the magical acting of Christian Bale and company.
That's so funny. That's
one of my college buddies, Phil, he said he has to sneak to the attic to play video games
when they're watching movies.
I know it's crazy. I don't know. I know you guys didn't see last week, but last week I had arcade comedy theater performers on, and I had all these hilarious ladies on, and I just gave them the show. Basically Missy Marino and Samantha Bentley and Suzanne and Abby Fudor and Liz Labaz and Robin Hitchcock just took over the podcast. So now I'm going to just bring on all my dad friends this week. Now it's Father's Day party.
It's going to be so lame.
I know.
It's going to be so fucking lame.
Get some Y chromosomes.
Anybody else be playing with kinetic sand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Let me go downstairs and scrape it off of my carpet, and I'll get some.
Yo, that's the only reason I buy it, because you can vacuum it. Play-Doh sounds like World War III when you vacuum it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And popcorn's popping everywhere, so I just try to get rid of it.
It's like someone dumped Skittles underneath your car.
That's actually been my plan. Like, when she plays with the kinetic sand, I'm like, you do whatever you want with it, because I can go as soon as she leaves, I can just go. And there's like less kinetic sand to play with every goddamn day. Like,
yo, it's true.
Dude, we have bought so many board games during this quarantine, and I would say we've probably spent like $130 on new different board games just trying to fill the time. And I went out to Walmart and bought a WWE wrestling ring, like a toy wrestling ring for all their Marvel action figures, and that has been easily the hit of the. I mean, they could stay for 3 hours with that.
I do want to talk about wrestling a little bit, because over quarantine we have like done nothing but watch women's wrestling. And by the way, I said women's because we fast forward the men's matches because they're boring.
Yeah.
So,
now,
honestly, the WWE women's division has
been
amazing.
It's so much fun.
It is.
My daughters are coming in. Charlotte Flair, my little one is woo. I mean, she's in.
If you want to mix a little women's wrestling with some old school vintage, if you have the WWE network like I do, go look up Aja Kong, who was like around in like the mid 90s.
Yeah.
Every single one of her highlights should not be on a WWE. It should be on a UFC. She's so stiff. She like full tilt, like back fists people and knocks out these like no-name jobber people from New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's heinous. Like, she is killing people in the ring.
We're gonna make it a Father's Day party. I'm gonna bring in two more dad friends. Our next friend, you guys know him. He's from my alma mater. We're both from Still Valley. My friend Brian Linsenbigler is in here right now.
Yeah, what up, Brian?
How are you?
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. I'm in full disclosure. I'm sitting in a parking lot in front of a bar because I haven't been to a bar in like 9 months.
It looks like you're on a stakeout right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, are you stalking your wife or your girlfriend? What are you doing?
My Father's Day gift. I said, as soon as your two asses go to sleep, I'm going to a bar. And I was out of town last week, so I didn't get to do the first Green Week here in Pennsylvania. I was in North Carolina,
so you're sleeping there tonight.
Correct. So I'll be in my car if you guys need me about 2:30. I'll be out in Green Tree in the parking lot.
This is a really shitty episode of Cheaters, man.
Yeah, I know. No, trust me, no one's cheating with me.
If you don't know everybody, I don't know if you know Aaron Crothers. That's Suzanne Lawrence's husband. Also, I'm going to bring in my man. You guys know him as the operator of Arcade Comedy Theater and also hilarious dad. My friend Jason Clark is coming in also. Boom.
Bingo.
Father's Day party complete. Jason, you're supposed to wear a mask, not goggles.
He's muted.
He's
muted.
muted.
He's going in and he's muted.
I got you. Jay, you were muted. You're good.
Yeah, I've been sanding my hardwood floors for 2 days till like
damn right you were.
Till 2 a.m, man. It's just like
you look like you're making meth.
No, it's not, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm surprised. These the unit it has a good vac system to it. But yeah, it's been just nonstop. So
nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Jason literally couldn't take a break from doing the most manly thing possible. He's taking a break to be with us. And we were just talking about women's wrestling. Should we continue or shift to something that's more sanding related?
No, I wanted, all those topics. I was like, I want to talk about that. Yeah. No,
I also just want to, I love Brian. Brian right now is five Yinglings deep in West Mifflin.
I'm gonna raspberry white claw.
Oh shit! I want to ask you guys. So, what I was asking some of these guys before. Have you ever had the worst Father's Day gift ever? Like, I know your kids aren't watching. Okay,
I don't know that the bar's ever been set really high.
Yeah, that's right. You got little ones still.
Yeah, I mean,
I've only had one, so.
That's
right.
I've
just got Molly who's 5 this year.
Molly for Father's Day.
Yeah,
that's the best.
But she's like, like I get like pictures of her holding things she drew that say "I love you, Daddy" on it, and like that's great. Like I don't expect much more than that, and she, those are cool. So I figure I've got maybe 2 or 3 more years before her gift giving gets just incredibly shitty.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, right? Is it? Let me ask Jason, you have like grown adult amazing kids. Yeah. Was there one where you were like, "Come on, really?"
That's what I was thinking. I was just going through my head. I think it goes. I sort of always went back to like when they were younger, when they had like. They just wanted to do whatever, but it was always something cute that they made. And I always appreciate it, but I think Jeff said we never set the bar real high. Like for me, I'm weird with gifts. Like I don't like to receive gifts.
Right. Yeah.
So it's always been kind of one of those deals where it's kind of weird, but no, they've always done good. Melissa always would. Yeah. I mean, listen, this is what so Melissa's in Maine. My wife went to Maine this week with some friends. I behind because I have all these house projects I want to do, and I can't get anything done the way I can get it done when Melissa's not in the house. Like it's go time, right?
Oh yeah.
So before she leaves, she's going to Maine, and I said, "Hey, why don't you bring back some live lobsters?"
Oh,
but I just meant lobster. Like I didn't really think that she would bring back live lobsters. So I just got off the phone with her and she said that they couldn't bring them, but they're shipping 5 live lobsters to the house. I said, what do you mean live? Because when you said live.
Dude, I'm coming over.
There goes that stimulus check.
That's right.
Are you prepared?
People trying to stimulate the economy, buying 6 live lobsters, shipping them 7 states away.
Jason Clark is not hurting everyone. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing with. I don't know.
Oh, you get your lobsters domestically? I ship mine in. Excuse me.
Did you know? Did you know that you can put live lobsters to sleep?
Like with the $1 million dream? Or what?
$1 million dream. No, I was in Maine in college, and the people we were staying with, they made us live lobsters. We got to pick them out, and he was like, "Let me show you something." And he would like pet them above their head, like rub them, like Like he would like rub the back of their head, and they would literally fall asleep, and you could stand them on their head, and they wouldn't move. And then he would like do something, and then they would wake back up. It was great. I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you, look it up.
He's not. I've got to tell you, man. When you rub them on the back of their head like that, that's not putting them to sleep.
Yeah, they're having an orgasm, then falling asleep afterwards.
Yeah.
Wait, are you really getting off a lobster and then they faint for 30 seconds?
Yep, I hate to break it to you.
So their genitalia back of their.
Wow.
Yeah,
Brian, what's your drunk West Mifflin take on this? Wherever you are.
I'll be honest with you. I think I've had lobster once in my 30+ years of life. So, but the Jeff's point, that was that's an easy flash in the pan. Probably $800-$900 to get you probably 5 lobsters.
Not on my wife's budget. That ain't the case. There's no way.
I guarantee there was a coupon involved, or there was a deal.
Coupon.
Might be some Walmart lobsters for all I.
Hey, look, I've been poor my whole life. I'll buy some Groupon lobsters. I don't give a shit.
You know what Groupon lobsters are? They're crawdads from West Virginia.
That's true.
They're crawdads I used to catch at Kanawha State Forest. They're about this big, but you can put them on the end of a stick, put them over a fire, crackle them up real good.
Dude, I remember when I was dating my wife, we went out to Roland's in the Strip, and I ordered a lobster thinking like I was like big shit, you know? And I thought they were just going to bring me a lobster tail, but they just brought me like a full sea bug lobster that I had to like shuck open with my bare hands. And they set it in front of me, and I was like, this is icky. And my wife was just like, I can't believe that she stuck with me after that. I literally had to after I was done with it, I had to put a napkin over the lobster so it wasn't making eye contact with me, like it was a body bag. Like I was like, I can't look at you after I've done this.
Wait, that was your first date?
It wasn't our first date. It was when we were first dating. Yeah.
I've been married to my wife for 15 years. I still haven't bought her lobster.
Take her over to Jason's house.
I'm
You got 5.
We're
You got
doing
5
it.
lobsters coming.
I need someone to help me understand how I got to
share.
kill these things.
Adam Chico, one of my other favorite dads. You get lobsters on the Wish app. They're like 3 inches long.
This conversation is weirding me out now. We're talking about doing murder.
I know. I got a YouTube. How do I kill a lobster? I don't even know what to do.
You're on a list now, Jason.
I don't know what to do, man. We'll find out. I'll report back to you.
I feel like there's a Pinterest article somewhere about how to eat lobster like a real sea otter. So basically, you're gonna have to get a hard rock and crack it off of your tummy.
Yeah, you just go.
You smash it off your hip bone, and then you suck out the meat.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You guys, thanks. Listen, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. B Drizzle. I mean,
I got a good another hour ahead of me, so I got to go make the best out of it before I get a phone call that someone needs a diaper. You know, somebody needs.
Wait, you took all the diapers cream
with
you, man? That is fucked up.
Cream. Yeah, I took all of them when I left. So
she's like, you have the diaper bag in the car, Brian.
It makes me feel important. I take all the shit when I leave, so it makes me feel needed. They have to call me back to the house, but I got at least another hour, so I got to, you know how that goes. You get 1 hour, it feels like
have fun.
Milk it, baby.
Have fun, brother.
I've said it to Melissa 100 times during this whole thing, man. You guys with the young kids, I just look at her and I'm like, imagine us going through this with them little. I don't know how you guys all pulled together, and man, I hats off, like Aaron said.
Disney Plus.
That's it.
It was my poor son for 2 months. All we did was watch the same 5 movies on loop, and I felt like such a shit parent. But I mean, we were just trying to, stay alive, and we were both trying to work, and it was tough.
Basic survival skills, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, my house. We reached a point where my 5-year-old now has watched Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom a couple times, and I don't know who we are anymore.
Does he just walk around going, chilled monkey brains?
No, she walks around. She's like, Kalima Shakti Day. Kalima.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, yeah. My 5-year-old, Kalima. I'm like, get the hell out of here. You can't take my heart. So funny. Yeah. And Back to the Future, we watched that. Suzanne still hating from downstairs. You're about to have 5 new dogs. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what is that in reference to, because we can barely take care of our one dog. So speaking of, my dog's name is Indiana Jones, and he is the least Indiana Jones. You know that, right? You know the Indy's like Indy. His name's actually Dr. Henry Jones Jr.
Oh yes.
And he's much more Dr. Henry Jones Jr. than he is Indiana. This dude is scared of everything. But
what type of dog is it?
He's a golden retriever. You could, yeah. It comes. I moved close enough to Mount Lebanon. He came with the house.
I moved back to Steel Valley, and I got a notice in the mail about my dog, and I don't have a dog.
Yo, I'll never forget that time. I was like, yo, can I bring my dog with me? Because I had to like drive all the way across town to like get to you and I have my dog. And he was like, no, man, like I freak out about dogs. And I was like, all right, dude, like
that's a whole nother topic.
I have Kleiber with dog story. So I won't embarrass you here, but I have firsthand Kleiber does not get down with dogs experience.
I grew up with a lot of dogs. I got weird
look at this
weird dog
Dog.
PTSD.
Look at Terry's dog. Look at that little dog.
Cute.
Look at this innocent little dog. In the eye.
You always did good when you came over the house in Bentley. I mean, my guy was that little old man. He just looked at you and you walked past him. So he
Okay. So
that dog looks like it would be taken hostage by Linsenbigler.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian, you go ahead, dude. Go celebrate your Father's Day. Please be safe.
You got it.
I know at least 2 out of your 6 friends you're with have COVID, but please go have fun.
All right, dudes. I'll see you. Happy Father's Day. Thanks, Aaron.
I love you, brother. Have fun.
All right, bro. Happy Father's Day to y'all.
I appreciate Brian coming in during his night out. No, let me clarify. Suzanne meant that Jason, you now have 5 new dogs. I get it.
I'm not going to be able to kill them.
What are you going to name them?
Let's go.
Let's name them now.
How about buttery, salty, peppery, paprika-y, and rosemary?
And Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Yeah.
I was going to go with the Bulls starting 5, the championship starting 5. Jordan,
yeah.
Pippen, Rodman, you know.
You can go. Number 23 goes in for the dunk.
I just pictured somebody that had 5 lobsters in a tank and they're all named crazy. That's just like that's a story for like this weed dealer in college one time.
Right.
And you're like, you have 5 lobsters that you named?
Yeah, they're my only friends, man.
That's all I got.
Hey, has anyone checked on Virgil? Is Virgil okay?
Terry, you're like you I feel like you have this kinship with Virgil the wrestler.
Yo, everyone tags me and stuff when it comes to Virgil. And it's all because they know I got cussed out by Virgil at a Comic-Con.
Was that here? Was that in Monroeville?
Yeah.
I think I was working the door at that one, man.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I think you might have also not been the only person that he cussed out.
I also think Virgil was working the door there also.
Oh shit!
Yo, it was so bad. They didn't even have him with the celebrities. They had him between like 2 Barbie dolls and some old comic books. So like they didn't even want him near Billy D. Williams. They were like, "Don't even go." That direction?
So what's his overhead? What's he paying for the table? Crothers, I'm sure what's the talk around the convention center? What's Virgil paying up front to get that table?
It depends on if he wants to be close to Artist Alley or if he wants to be in the collectibles section. Like
he was in collectibles.
Was he the
collectibles? He was in collectibles, bro.
Virgil's walking around just going like, "Yeah, I'm Neil Gaiman."
And then again,
take my autograph.
And then you got to decide whether or not you want a backdrop for your table. Do you need pipe and drink?
Oh, he just got the poster board that says Virgil on it, man.
Do you need
200?
Do you need electric? Do you want like a covering for the table, man? Do you need an extra seat? There's all kinds of
he used to lie and tell people that the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase was with him. So it would say Ted DiBiase and Virgil, and Ted DiBiase would never be there. So
It'd be Fred DiBiase.
Yeah. So he has to fold it, and it says "and Virgil." It doesn't even say Virgil. It says "and Virgil." That's what it says.
This is a true story. Adam Chico. His son shook his hand once, and Virgil asked him for $20. This is a true story.
Oh, I believe it.
Dude, can I tell you real quick? This isn't Virgil related, but I went and saw. It was an ECW reunion show out at the Community College of Beaver County at the Golden Dome.
At the Golden
Dome. And who was there but New Jack?
Oh.
And I love New Jack. I have loved New Jack for a very, very long time. But he has always scared me immensely. So I went with me and my one buddy went up to him and we were like, Jack.
He's like a real grown man street fighter.
No, he's like a dangerous person. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the documentary on him?
No, I don't want to because I have a picture with him and I don't want to be like an accessory to murder.
Oh, they show everything. Like this man straight up stabbed somebody 11 times on camera, and that was the main event of the show. Literally,
how'd you like to be at that one?
And I'm watching this going, oh my God.
Yeah.
I walk up to New Jack and I go, Jack, can we get a picture with you? He goes, 1 for 20, 2 for 52. And I was like, well, that's not a good deal. I was like, so wait, you want to make it so you're more irritated at the second picture? Like usually you get a discount.
Plus 52, I would have been like, what can you make change?
I felt like that's exactly how much he needs to Venmo his meth dealer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you want to check that out, I watched that. You were talking about going down late night rabbit holes, what YouTube, and I was on that wrestling kick for a minute, and I got into that, and I didn't know anything. I didn't get involved with ECW. I didn't, but I was aware of them. But this thing was this was criminal.
Can I tell you my recent rabbit hole, you guys? This is hashtag Dads After Dark rabbit holes. You go look up the superhero Phoenix Jones.
Oh yeah, I know him,
bro. Yeah. He's an MMA fighter who dresses up as a hero and literally beats up frat boys. It's the funniest shit I ever seen.
Well, they didn't know the DA made him unmask himself like it was a real comic book. Like they got tired of him interfering with crime in Seattle, and his secret lair is behind a comic book shop. He moves like a wall in the comic book shop, and behind it is like his bat cave, like his headquarters.
And also legit MMA fighter.
Yeah. He only lost like 1 or 2.
Does he have his own custom suit, or is he wearing in a?
No, this suit is hard.
Like him and a couple other people, they dress up as superheroes around. I think they're in Seattle.
They're called the Rain City superheroes, and now they have a super villain who called them out.
I wonder what Phoenix Jones is doing in Seattle right now. That's weird.
I'm gonna Google this.
Well, he already has a mask, so
that's true.
Not like,
and so there's all kinds of YouTube videos of him in action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tons of them.
Oh, like
the reason he can get away with it, Jason, is apparently that like Washington is like some kind of they have some law from like coal mining days where it's a mutual combat. Where if you're like, I'd like to fight you, and you say, okay, then the police just let you fight.
There are videos, and then I got down the mutual combat. This is so.
Oh yeah.
It's literally dudes in front of cops. They were like, "I'm gonna kick his ass. Do you want to kick his ass? I'm gonna fight him." And they're like, "Go ahead."
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I think mutual combat should be a federal law. I think people need to get punched in the face every once in a while.
I think you'd have a lot less like legit gun violence if two people were just like, let's go fight right now.
If you run your mouth and you get smacked for it, maybe you won't say that shit no more.
See, we need rules again.
So is Phoenix Jones? Phoenix Jones is. So I'm looking at this costume. Number one, it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Okay, but does this costume have like? Does he? Phoenix Jones is his like. Is his name, right? That's not his superhero.
No, that's his alter ego. Yeah.
Okay, well then, what the fuck does this costume have to do with being a phoenix?
Nothing.
It's
Is
just
it
a
Ashley?
cool last name, yo.
Just
Like
sounds
Orange
cool.
Juice Jones. It's
Yeah.
that cool. Just
Okay.
a smooth name.
No. I just wanted to make sure because this is like pretty. This is fairly legit looking, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like that is body armor, and it would hurt to punch.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a video of two crazy drunk ladies attacking him, and he.
Oh, that's
he's
right
like,
here, and I'm gonna click on it as soon as this is done.
It's just ridiculous drunk people. By the way, I know Adam Chico would not make this up. This is because he ECW was at the Ross Straver Ice Garden once. The promoter paid me and my friend $50 to let them know if the cops show up for New Jack.
Oh wow, I believe it.
Come on.
Do you get a 1099 for that?
Hey, guys, this has been a blast. I want to just say thank you. I know we can't be here all night because I know I got to get up and cut the grass tomorrow. So, guys, what's up?
I'm training to be Phoenix Jones in the morning.
Hey,
I got
can
my
I
sledgehammer and chains ready?
Can I say one thing to Jason before we go?
Of course.
Don't kill me, Jason. Don't kill me. I want to be your friend.
The fact that they have a random lobster stick is amazing.
This is just this shit. This kind of shit. I don't even know what this is for. It's a lobster with a hole in its ass. I don't know what it's for. I don't know what toy it goes to.
Things laying around my house too.
I've never seen a toy that this would fit on, but it is here.
I have an
it is in my office.
Fake ice cream cart. You can't even sell ice cream in it. It's fake. It's ridiculous.
Like Suze's, I've got an office full of like Lego toys and stuff, right? Like that are mine, and Suze likes to say like, she sees your toys everywhere, and I'm like, my toys are delicately placed.
True. Fellas, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Happy Father's Day to you guys. I want to say that I appreciate you guys and your friendship, and I just think that, hey, I'm happy to have good dads around me that make me a better dad. I'm serious. I want to say that. So you guys, happy Father's Day. Enjoy. Cheers from Wendy, my wife.
Cheers. Happy Father's Day, Daddy-O's.
Happy Father's Day to you guys.
Cheers from my sweaty Subway cup from 5 o'clock.
My wife is lit. No, you guys are the best. Jason Clark, will you hang out with me and do the world's worst comment?
Okay.
I love it. Jason's gonna hang out with me for it. Aaron Crothers, happy Father's Day. Terry Jones, happy Father's Day. Jeff Konkle, happy Father's Day. I love you guys.
See ya.
Soon. Boom.
Cheers.
Bye. Oh no. I got rid of Jason.
Just send me out this way.
You want to hang? You can. I mean, you want? Okay. See you. Bye. You've been on. Oh my God, Suzanne with a good dad's be on next week. Jay. So it's good to have you here, man. Just me and you, bro.
Oh, this is good. This is good to sit down.
You got some stuff done today, dude.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Sanding, being just a grown ass man.
Always been the deal. Anytime Melissa's gone away, I've always done something at the house. Not all of it was well received. This one was talked out beforehand. But I've been wanting to do it for a while. Once my dog passed, we knew we wanted to get to that hardwood underneath the carpet.
Oh yeah.
And I did we did the one bedroom to convert to her office. So while, I did that one as a tester first, and I was like, oh man, there's nothing to finishing floors.
Nothing.
I mean, it's just a process. It's just,
it is a thing. Once you do once, you're like, okay, all right.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the worst nightmare of the whole thing is staples.
Oh yes.
My son and I had to have pulled at least close to 1,000 staples on this job. It was just bonkers, but yeah. So I stripped everything, ripped all the base out, painted all the walls, new colors, and
I love it. You're getting us excited over here on Dad's side here.
You can come to our house next. Woo!
All right. My mind's great, you know.
I'm gonna do if you can check out Jason every Wednesday live from the lounge.
Yes.
Game show for Arcade Comedy Theater. Every week you raise money for Arcade, hang out, have a good time.
Yeah.
You got a show next week.
I do have a show next week, and I have my guests, contestants are going to be Connor McCandless.
Yes.
Ian McIntosh.
Yes.
And Nia Johnson.
Yes.
Yes. So
great squad there.
Great lineup. This past Wednesday, I had Samantha Bentley on, and man,
one of the funniest people,
bro,
in Pittsburgh.
Bro, she did the show while working her job.
Yeah.
And
don't snitch on her.
No, she was doing it live. Listen,
I did my show and brought up dick burgers. I don't even have time to explain what that is.
Listen, she's smoking a cigarette, muting. I mean, you'd hear things like, you know, yes, ma'am, all you have to do is go to our website, and then she would mute. And it was just, it was too much. When she lit the cigarette, I was like, oh, this is she's amazing.
I love it.
So special.
I wanted to do the game with you in honor of your game show live from the lounge. This is the only game I have. It's basically based on the improv game, you know it, World's Worst. And this week, it's, you know, sometimes people predict what I'm going to do, but this one's pretty easy. I want to see the best comment for the world's worst dad, Jay. The world's worst dad. Now I can say
discussion.
What's that?
The two of us, we had this discussion.
We did. I think, did we do this on a podcast?
I think we first talked about it on like a road trip, but it was because
I know who my vote is.
Well, who we discussed was Darth Vader.
Yeah. So my example would be what would be the thing that the world's worst dad would say? Mine would be, no, Luke, I am your father. Because, I mean, you know, he gave him away. Darth Vader is the worst dad of all time. He gave him away.
Yeah.
Okay. He gave the twins away. And then he found out where he was and he wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Then he chopped his hand off.
Yeah.
And he continued to chase him. And then he kind of saved him. But then when he was dying, he was like, but I like you anyway. I'm like, you know what? Kiss my ass.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to unpack with that relationship, and I think that's when we were just going back, because I want to say the other one was Jack Torrance. That's who we were debating.
Yeah, you start off going on a nice winter retreat, and then all of a sudden you're trying to axe down your family. Not a good dad.
Yeah.
Here we go. Aaron Crothers still on the show. Hey kid, I'm going to need a sample of your DNA. What would the world's worst dad say, everyone?
That's a pretty bad dad, huh?
Pretty bad dad.
Pretty bad dad.
Pretty bad dad, honey. World's worst dad.
What about just ghosted? Like, see ya.
What about just ghosted? World's worst dad. Here's what mine said.
You ain't got no dad.
Guys, my father is in heaven. Leave me alone.
Which was ghosting. So it's
ghosting.
Back to
well, apparently nobody knows any deadbeat dads like me, but I mean, really, I mean, Suzanne's "Will the good dads be on next week?" is not even a world's worst comment. It's just it's the hottest burn of the night. Let's be honest.
It is.
I'm gonna give credit to Suzanne Lawrence for the world's worst dad burn.
Yeah,
but it's 10:15. You want to stand floors, eat, or go to bed. I don't know what
you know what I do, man. Every night I put all the furniture back the way it's, you know, to relax. I light some candles, and I just lay on the couch, man, and go down a rabbit hole of something, and relax. So she'll be home tomorrow night late, so still have some work to do.
I'll be back. Need milk.
Dude, I need milk. I need to get milk. Dang it.
Suzanne Lawrence, another world's worst dad. What would the world's worst dad say?
Milk collusion.
There she went.
Guys, we have rules on this show. No, this is hilarious.
Oh.
Jay, I love you, man. Happy
I love you,
Father's
brother.
Day.
Happy Father's Day to you, my friend.
Thanks for hanging out after sweating over your sanded floors.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, dude.
I appreciate you, brother. Wednesday night, live from the lounge for Arcade Comedy Theater. Jay, all right, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. One more Negan for you. This is not a bad.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
All right, brother. Good night.
Night.
Boom. We did it.
Woo.
This, the last couple weeks we had like tons of people on. I'm a little tipsy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm lots of tipsy.
Whoa,
So.
relax. This is not even.
It was a good show. It was fun.
Thanks, honey. It was a good
fun.
show. I try to get a lot of guests on. It's just people are busy. You know what I mean? People are busy, and but I was happy to get on the dads that I have on. Some of my favorite dads to hang out with. They've been guests on the podcast. So go check out Grown Dad Business, episode 200 with Bob Saget. The second part with Bob will be next week. And also, thank you for everybody watching.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you, honey.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
As much as me as the mom, but yeah, happy Father's Day to you.
They can see you. You peeked in. You broke your rules. No, she's right. She does way more than I do, and Mother's Day is much more important around here.
But we love you.
Thanks,
and we
honey.
love all the dads out there, the dads that are being real dads.
I know. Thank you. And also the single moms. Holler at the single moms.
Ooh,
my mom.
Mom and dad, huh?
Mom and dad. Two parts. A lot of cheers over here. A lot of cheers in.
I think this is like my third glass.
That is not your third glass. Don't tell. She's also becoming a hilarious character actor. This is great. This is good. You're gonna talk more on the show. You're funny. You guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for laughing. If you want to support comedy from home, like I said, the links are in the comments.
Support this dad.
Support this dad, sure. Yeah. If you want to get a shirt, let me know. You can get them through my links. So yeah. Apparently, honey, Suzanne she's going to make you a wine glass puppet.
Woo!
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either, but it sounds amazing.
I love it.
Really loud.
Yeah, you got super loud. You guys, thanks for hanging out and having a happy hour with us. Hour and 18 minutes, whatever. I just want to thank my friends, Kidmental. Go check him out, kidmental.com.
Yes,
Suzanne Lawrence's husband. Big shout out to him. Also, Jeff Konkle, Brian Litzenbigler, my guy, Jason Clark. We did it, guys. We had a fun
Terry
time.
Jones
Oh my gosh, Terry Jones. Oh my gosh. That's because I wasn't looking at my sheet. Jeez, oh man. Terry Jones. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We did it. We did it.
We did it.
We had a good time. We finished it.